Hey guys, how's it going? Just on my way back from Chipotle, going home. I'm gonna pig out. I'm gonna eat. But I wanted to share a little quick thought with you guys. I was driving some people to the airport, and they were talking about their trip to Louisiana just recently, and they were talking about going to not the funerals, the cemeteries, and when they were looking around, they were talking about all the tombstones and how they're above ground. And one of the things they commented on was how big the tombstones on some of them were. And I started thinking, I'm not in the conversation. It was just they were talking with each other. And I started thinking, my mind goes to tombstone. Why would I want a tombstone, over where my dead body is and stuff? And nobody would be able to really see it. Once when they bury me, and maybe, my family would come and see it and stuff. But I started, automatically, I started thinking, it's kind of cool because we really actually leave tombstones in people's lives. And what I was thinking was, when you die, there's a little tombstone in everybody's heart that thinks of you. And there's people that don't think of you once you're dead, or maybe think of you once, and so that would be like a no tombstone, or a little itty bitty tombstone. And maybe it just wrote what was written on that tombstone. Maybe he was a nice guy, or he was a good boss, or just things that the normal person in your life would say about you, but they probably wouldn't think about you very often, most of us. And so I was thinking about the different sizes of tombstones that we leave in people's hearts. And I want to leave huge, ginormous tombstones in millions of people's hearts. That's my goal in life, is to not only influence my family, my kids, and my wife, of course. I think we can all do that. But I want to be able to, I love helping people. I love sharing ideas and things that I'm learning in life. And I was just thinking about it. Wouldn't that be cool if people would carry your tombstone around with them? Not in a bad way, but if they would think about your grandparents or your great-grandparents or friends that have died. How often do you think about them? How often do they influence you in any way? And I would probably say that there's not too many people that actually have left tombstones in your heart. Not big ones. Maybe ones that even disappear after a while. You hardly ever... I thought about my grandma. I don't think about her often, but thinking about this, I thought about her, and she's got a pretty good sized tombstone in my heart. But not every day I don't think about her. And I don't know if that's necessary, but the idea was kind of interesting to me, that this idea that we leave tombstones in people's hearts when we leave this planet. And so how can I be the most influential in a good way? I guess you could have negative tombstones also. We don't want to do that. That's a different channel. But I want to be able to be in people's lives, and then be able to see an exponential influence in people's lives. I want to be able to have close relationships, maybe 20 close relationships in my life, but out of influencing those people, out of mentoring those people, out of being friends with those people, I want them to go out and influence their kids' lives, or the world, basically. And it's an interesting idea. I'm talking too much about it, but how big of a tombstone can we really build in people's hearts? And so anyways, that was the thought. It was supposed to be a quick thought, but I had never thought about it like that. And so I'm excited. I want to connect with people in this world and the time that I have right now, but I want to create a legacy. I want to impact people so greatly that their kids have their grandkids, their great grandkids have at least a tombstone that they think about me, Nick Rodriguez, once a month or something like that. I want to be big. I want to be great. Not for me, but to influence and help so many people. So that's my thought. The tombstones. How big are the tombstones that you're would be leaving in people's hearts and lives? Well, I just thought about this right now, but what about, they wouldn't be tombstones, I guess, but what about the influences as you're alive, even now? Do people think about you? Do people think about what you've said, what you've shared, what you've done in their lives? And, you know, I want to do that. I want to do that now, and I want to do it when I'm gone. So anyways, love you guys. Leave in the comments below kind of your thoughts on this tombstone idea, and any other spin-offs. You know, we'll talk about it in the comments. All right. Love you guys. Subscribe and share. Adios.